Enchantress should be fine. And we are going to go into game number 2 of this best of 3 set between Team Spirit and Team Secret.
Prepare for battle.
Both heroes here. Puppy goes over for an Observer Ward, and Funnick also goes over Smoked Up. And I believe that they know that Puppy is placing down a ward on the high ground. And Funnick also puts one down on the cliff inside of the Dire Jungle.
"30 seconds to battle."
We are 30 seconds out, getting ready for this game number 2. You see Artesian a Weaver. He's got 4 iron branches in his inventory. He's full up with them. And they're sitting around the top rune spot. And Bulba's at bottom. He'll just yield the rune to Undershock. And possibly Havos. Havos just runs around it. So they put the rune to Undershock on Puck. And Envy takes the one at top. He goes over towards the mid lane. Puppy helps him out with the block a little bit. Has a nice set. I believe that is the Weeb spear that she has. Puck is here with the Puck getting helped out. Envy gets hit by the first orb and does get a deny on the first creep. Puck is actually taking a lot of damage from the Ember Spirit. Envy's going to back up a little bit. Needs to get to level 2. But he's going to be okay in the mid lane. Over at bottom, though, Bulba's taking so much from the Havost, who uses the Reality Rift. And Bulba is trying to go away. He's like just looping around here, and they don't quite find the kill. Tidehunter taking every bit of damage that he can before he uses the salve. Arteezy put a lot of damage onto the Spirit Bear, hitting it a lot with the Shikuchi. Ghostic has to be wary of losing the bear. He does have a resummon right now, and Arteezy's going to be a little bit aggressive onto it. Shanna's just farming through the jungle. Goblik likes to play PvP, doesn't like to see other players at all. He's just going to go for the little squash creep and pick up the Hellbear. And there was a resummon on the bear for Ghostic. They do force that out at least. Funnick is trying to tickle Bulba over at bottom. Bulba doesn't really even care about the damage that he's taking. And Havost ready with the Reality Rift and the stun. Not able to find the range though. And Bulba continues to stay alive at bottom, now level 3. Enchantress picks up a double damage. Bulba coming in. He's level 2 at this point. Or level 3. Level 2 on the Anchor Smash. And Enchantress hits a stun. Puppy stuns him out. And Havost ready with the Reality Rift, trying to catch Puffy. Puppy out of range. Are they going to be able to get him? They go over to mid. And Envy is there warding them off with his Sleight of Fist and Flame Shield. I'm going to use the Flame Shield right now. And Envy's going to get silenced. Let's take a little bit of physical damage from the creeps. Envy, he's going forward, going up to Undershock. Could hit him with a stun. He's got the Sleight of Fist available. He's not really going to go for it right now. Envy gets hit by the orb. Meanwhile, at top, Arteezy continues to farm up. Bear is taking a little bit of damage, trying to do some work here around Pyrite Eye. And the Bear's going to get hit a couple times. Maledictus is there, and Arteezy is going to Once again, put out the bugs. Savage Fur is going to be there. And are they able to take the bear out with the Maledict? They do. Definitely 300 gold going the way of Witch Doctor, and Lone Druid is forced to use another resummon. Envy really needs his bottle back, or needs to get a bottle. Very quiet first couple minutes to the game.
Gotcha.
Puppy's at level 2 right now, doing a lot of rotating around the map. He's trying to create as much space as possible. It's a bit unfortunate that they haven't gotten any kills for it. Envy's on rather low health in the mid lane. There are a couple heroes here. Wisp is hanging out. A couple of creeps from Shen. And the Ember knows to back up. No orb in. Puck. Envy moves forward. The creeps are there. Envy does not really want to be in the middle of that lane. And with Bulba rotating off the lane. Okay, we've got a blink forward. Envy, he could go forward. He's got the Sleight of Fist available, and is Puck able to get it? Yes, the Fairy Fire is there. And Eternal Envy does end up taking down Puck on the mid lane. Now here comes Witch Doctor. Bulba's here as well. Does he waste mana for it? Sure, why not? Takes the kill onto Io. And it's a 2-for-1 at the mid lane with the first blood going the way of Eternal Envy. So a big fight in the mid lane, and advantage to both sides, I guess. But Envy is going to be pretty happy with getting the first blood. Envy's doing some good damage to the bear with the Geminate. It's taking it down a lot. Ghost Stick is now at level 5, so the bear has a little bit more health. It's going to take a bit longer for Arteezy to get through it. And there's a pretty big stack here from Bulba at the Ancients. 6 minutes in, it's already a 3 stack for him.
Not today.
And he's going to get another one here. At mid, Dream Coil used onto Ember Spirit. He is not silenced anymore, and he doesn't have a Remnant either. Puck gets to level 6 a little bit before Envy, and the last auto attack will end up taking him down underneath the tower. Couple minutes in the game, we are even on kills, and K-Stan is farming pretty well at bottom, but he's being kept up with by Arteezy. Bulba's almost level 6. Envy moving forward with the Flame Shield. He's got it at level 3 right now. He's also got his Remnant, which he hasn't used just yet. Probably wants to do that before the next Dream Coil is up from Puck, which is on cooldown for another 20 seconds. Puppy's ready for another stack here on the Ancients. He's going to pull them away, and that would be a 4 stack if he hits it. And actually, he was a little bit late on the pull, so the creeps stay there, and he doesn't get an extra stack. Got a Pylai Die and Puppy smoked up at mid. They've got a Hellbear Smasher and a Satyr. Creep ready to go in on the Puck. Puck has the phase shift available. It's only level 1. Flame Shield gets used by Ember Spirit. Puck goes for a silence. Orb away. It's going to be there, and it's right into the enemy team. They were smoked up, and it's just played by Team Secret. The smoke was a secret, and Puck goes down. A good kill for them to be taking at this point. It also forces him to waste the Dream Coil. Lone Druid currently at 1100 gold. Probably gonna, yeah, he's definitely going to get the Hand of Midas on the bear. Tidehunter is now invisible. Seal, look at his mana. Okay, so he levels up Ravage. I like how he saves that skill point. Waiting until it's actually going to be useful. Bulba, he's ready to go on the Puck. Puck goes over to top. And he goes back over to mid. Bulba's going to be right next to him. Flame Shield's going to get used. And is the puck going to get hit by this? Ravage is there. There's no... Okay, he's able to get away, and there's no Sleight of Fist available from Ember Spirit. So they work with that. Perhaps they could have forced out... I mean, the puck pretty much immediately used the orb to get out. Maybe he's aware that the Tide Hunter could be there at any second, but he'd already used the orb. Maybe they could have waited for him to phase shift or something against Ember, but it's a good escape by puck, and he saves himself from getting killed there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has looked better.
Boba continues to farm up here. KS Knight is working towards his armlet. Armlet's pretty close to omelet. Makes me a little bit hungry. Paladai still working on the levels. He is now level 6, has a death ward available. Same with Puppy. He's got his impetus up. Might just complete on the Lone Druid. And Arteezy continues to farm over at top. He's got the top last hits on the board right now. And Arteezy continues to put the harass onto the bears. Puck at 1,000 gold. 53 last hits.
Tower isn't going to last long.
It's getting closer to a blink dagger. Arteezy continues to hold the top net worth. I guess the first item from him would be a Lincoln's. Lincoln's would be definitely helpful against the KS Knight. He was pretty much the only single target damage or thing that would be get blocked by the Lincolns. There's also the Chen stuff. All this targeted stuff that he can do can break the Lincolns, but it's a pretty good pickup for Arteezy, as the KS Knight would generally be the one doing the initiating. Alright, crit by Havost. He is going through these creeps. He's got his armlet, I believe. Possibly picked up by him, but actually they relocate over to the mid lane. They completely wreck Pylai Die, and along with the puck, they take him down for 20 seconds. And that relocate can go back over towards bottom. Right now, Secret, they're not really fighting at all. They want to continue to farm. And China Envy still needs to get his gold up, and Puck is just going to orb away. Does not want to be close to Envy at all.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Puppy's all alone at bottom for now, but there are 3 heroes getting back in there, and there's one more. Bulba draws it out. He's got a Ravage available, and they're smoked up. He's going towards the first item mech. It could come in here. Io's going to get stunned up, has the tether away, and they're getting hit by a lot of balls, but Phonic is going to get blocked out by the Enchantress creep, sent in from the backside. There's also going to be Goblak. He can't get around his own creeps. And they take down all of the Chen army, and Enchantress even steals a tomato.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Envy is looking pretty good on the mid lane. He's getting some good farm. He's at 1,600 gold and brown boots at the moment. Yes, this is going to be a boost to travel first from him, fairly standard. Secret are going to go for the bottom tier 1 tower, as Spirit have also already taken one down top. They take up the tower. And looks like Team Spirit, they don't really care. They're going to keep going for the tier 2, thinking they can take a fight or possibly just take the tower down. It's going to be a TP, and the Weaver is here. They'll take out the Phantasm Illusion. Leveled early by the Chaos Knight. And over at bottom, we're going to see the Tidehunter getting gone on here. They throw a TP in by Havost. And yep, that's the relocate. Bulba's going down. Tried to create some space at bottom, but it just wasn't enough. Arteezy scouts out Ghostic and also has to be careful of the IR relocate back in. Doesn't bring the Chaos Knight back. And Funnick could be in trouble here. Funnick getting completely caught out. And it's going to be sent to his death here in the Dire jungle.
An article of faith.
So Team Secret and Team Spirit not really doing a whole lot around the map. They're going to continue to stay in this game. They're very close. XP is nearly even for both teams, and the gold it's about 750 in favor of Team Spirit, so very minimal amount at this point. Tidehunter's rotated over to the bottom lane. He has the Ravage available. He needs the team to back up. Was he spotted out? Not just yet. He's actually going to find a Funnick now. He's got the Ravage available. Is Funnick going to tether away? He's nearly being taken out by the bug. And Eternal Envy is going to chase him down. 2 kills for them. T-Spirit, they go over to mid. They take the tower down very quickly. Eternal Envy is here with the stun, but he doesn't want to do anything without the rest of his team.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Team Secret walk into the Roche pit. Arteezy right now sitting on a Blightstone and a Perseverance, very close to getting the ultimate orb. Actually has enough gold for it now. And Envy, he's got his boots of travel. He'll be able to create more pressure on the map. Team Spirit, they're going to rotate in. They're smoked up here. And they are going to get out of the Roche pit. This is the cycle once again. Get out of the Roche pit. Maybe wait for Team Spirit to make a move. Puck is going to orb. Doesn't go in. Puck is going to get the rune and orb back. Now Team Secret, they've smoked up. Who would find someone on Team Spirit? They do have some vision. They see the Puck and the Bear. They've all gone towards the mid lane. They could all get caught out here. Goblek's here. But they're going to turn their back around and go into Roche. Envy with a very short TP. Goblek, he gets stunned up. And yeah, he's completely done here. They're not going to quite find that Centaur. And they go into the Roche pit once again. Still have the Ravage on Bulba. We're 17 minutes into the game. Team Secret are going to take the first Roshan of the match. They've got a couple tomatoes there to tank things up. Meanwhile, though, Havost has come in with the Phantasm. He's almost out of Sanjin Yasha, and he's doing some damage to the tier 2 tower. Havost is running away. Puppy's not really in range to stop him. Envy finishes off Roche. And the relocate is away from the IO. When they relocated right into the Wish Doctor, and Arteezy trying to get some damage onto Havost. And Puck could get hit by this now. Silence goes out onto Ember Spirit. Is he able to get the orb away? Yeah, it's not enough. Double kill for Envy at the Roche pit, and they take 2 pretty big kills for a Witch Doctor going down.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
And that's an advantage going to Team Secret. Possibly could be taking out the tier 1 tower in just a few moments.
Bottom tower is being chipped away. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Gold for me.
Spirit Bear does have the Sacred Relic now for Ghostic. He's very close to finishing off the Radiance. Envy's now at 2,700 gold. I'm assuming we're going to see a Battle Fury from him, although I may go for something to make him a little bit tankier. Generally, you do go for the Battle Fury, though. Very quiet game so far. Chaos Knight nearly having his Sanjin Yash be good pickup from him. And we're going to keep going here. Secret currently ahead on XP, not gold. They're ahead on kills. And they are also slightly ahead. Well, they're even on towers. Secret, they're running in here. Not scouted out by Team Spirit at all. And here they come, in through the trees, in through the Radiant Jungle. Havos could get hit here. I was ready. It's going to use Relocate, but the relocate gets interrupted. Now they go on to Funnick. Havost is getting pretty low right now. Pylai is going to manage to stay alive, and a nice rabbit from Bulba sets up the fight for Team Secret. Now they can push the tower here. Envy sends out a Remnant, has a double damage rune. Probably would be a good asset to kill the tower here, but he's just going to back up slightly. Find a bounty rune, always wants the gold, and he'll go over to top. Tier 2 tower goes down in bottom, and they're making a line here for the mid lane. Envy is trying to take down top as well.
Middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
He's going to do some damage here. Team Spirit look like they want to fight mid. Dreamcoil dropped onto 2 Arteezy. Has taken so much damage. He's silenced and he's going to break the coil before he time lapses. He's got the Aegis so and he's going to respawn. Bulba almost done. He's getting hit by a couple balls. And Arteezy is going to go to the high ground. Funnick, not down just yet. Arteezy's going to get out. And Envy has taken down the tower at top. So they got a tower trade for a team fight loss, but they only lose Bulba and Puppy. Some two very small heroes for him to take down. Team Spirit continuing to just try to work around the map. They need to get Havost farmed up. And they were pretty lucky that Envy wasn't in that fight. There's going to be a relocate in. Puck comes in with the silence. Envy, does he have the Remnant? Oh, the Remnant is going to be away, but he still gets hit by the Chaos Bolt. The balls are hitting him in the face. Funnick is just going to sit there and take Chaos Knight out. Does not want him to be in danger there. Arteezy is still working on his damage items. It's probably going to be a Desolator next. How I die waiting in the trees, trying to get to level 11, and he will with those creeps. Love how Pylai just like pushes around the map, knows where he can be without feeding, and he gets some levels, gets some gold. He gets items fairly well. He's just so smart as a player, and he really milks being a support for all it's worth. There are not many in the game that truly know how much they can give up like Pylai. Puppy's still working on the farm. Desolator picked up by the Weaver. Good item for him. And Battlefield was finished up by Envy. Let's take a look at top. Envy gets caught out by Puck, but there's no relocate here because it is down. Now it's up. And Ember Spirit just misses. He's stunned. They now have picked up Funnick. See if they're able to find anything else here. Team Secret, they're looking for it. They saw Havost. Gonna chase him down. And Arteezy is going to spot out Puck. Puck is going to orb away. There's nothing Secret can do about that. Ghostic has made his way over the top, though. And the bear is going to be burning down the creeps here in the jungle. We're going to keep going with this one. Arteezy, he's got a Deso and a Lincoln. 350 gold in the bank. Seeing where Secret decided to push next. There's a Blink Dagger now on Tide Hunter. And Arteezy is going forward. Ghostic a bit far up. Maybe they just want to put damage onto the bear. A couple balls explode. Arteezy has to run back to the base with the roar. When does Roshan respawn? His lowest respawn is in about a minute. Team Spirit, they're all waiting up here. They're all smoked up, waiting to see if Secret are going to make some kind of move towards them. Now they're going to back away. Arteezy is just going to farm up. Puppy's burning down. It's going to be relocate forward. And... well, Phonic is just kind of in the middle of everything right now. Bulba, Ravage, Havos, he's taking a lot of damage. There is a Chen ult to heal him up. And do they take the Phonic down? Phonic gets a relocate out. Pylai Die gets silenced by Undershock. And oh no. There's the entangle onto Arteezy. He's going to time lapse out of it. There's a double kill for Envy. Envy has another stun in 2 seconds, but they may just go for the bear. Bear is going to get stunned out here. And see ya. That's a 300 gold going the way of Team Secret. Looks like Secret are going to not go for this anymore. Puck, he's going to orb to the other side. And there's vision, but it's not quite there. It's down a little bit slow from Pylai Die. Global finishes up the Guardian Greaves. And Arteezy sitting on 1,300 gold. Some big fight there from Ember Spirit. He's now got a Blink Dagger. And Roshan's respawned. I don't know if Secret have checked it yet. Bulba clears up some Ancients. And they go into Roshan with Arteezy's double damage and a Desolator. This is going to be a very fast Roshan. They're going to take it down quickly. Team Spirit are nowhere near this to be able to try to stop it from happening. Weaver picks up the Aegis. Got Goblak. Taking down a Sentry Ward. Very important. There are no towers for them to take out here. And Arteezy, he's coming in on the Goblak. He puts down some bugs, has another Shikuchi, goes forward. Bugs are not going to hit. But the spit from Bulba does. And that was a pretty optimistic TP, to say the least. You get taken down. And they're probably going to defend their tower as well. Power Ranger TP's in. All 3 in front of the tower. And Arteezy goes into Shikuchi. Going to have to be careful. There's going to be relocate out. And Wisp saves himself. Are they able to find anything else? Havos trying to make his way out. And once again, Envy. Okay, he's got the stun. After a long journey, they put a lot of damage onto Envy. Envy, he's actually taken out by the Chaos. And it turns around with the Phantasm. But Arteezy finds the kill. Now Phonic trying to TP away. He'll be able to get it. Ghostic doing some good damage onto the tier 2 tower here in mid. The tower gets denied by the Enchantress. Wastes a couple of impetuses, but misses them. They're going to have to do something about that Radiance from the bear. The Aegis is still on Arteezy. Puck gets fired out a bit here by Puppy. Able to get away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Arteezy ready for another kill. He's going to go right for Goblak. He gets saved by the Puck for now. But okay, Arteezy turns around. He's going for Puck. The Chen is going to heal him up and time lapse away by RTZ. He does not want to go on that any further. Forces out a TP from Chaos Knight, which gets canceled. But at least they had him scared. We'll see if we get a fast refresher from Bulba this time. He had it delivered to him at just the right time in a fight 2 games ago when he played Tidehunter. Maybe 3. In any case, he played around it pretty well. Arteezy gets hit by a couple of balls. Funnick taking down to half health. And Arteezy is ready here. He is all alone. Not really scared of anything that Team Spirit might have to throw at him, especially with that Aegis that he has. He takes down the red tomato. And the rest of his team is not backing him up. They're smoked. Aegis reclaimed in 2 minutes. Puck is pushing in top.
Radiant's middle tower
Maybe
shouldn't have to take
Envy
this
would be
beat.
a good one to go over there
Dire's top
and
tower
defend
is
the
under
tower.
attack.
But most of the Team Secret are going to react well. Arteezy stays mid, getting hit by that little pesky tornado thing, but he's probably going to take this tower out. Meanwhile, top, oh no.
No fortify.
Ravage is there to stop the Puck from getting away. So they waste the Ravage on Puck, but they've taken him out and he's down for 50 seconds,
Just
or
denied their middle
he has
tower.
to buy back.
I'm in your debt.
Nice tower deny, but that means that the Radiant only have 1 remaining outer tower for Team Secret. Take a quick look at the XP and gold. 10,000 for Team Secret for XP, and gold is 7,500 in favor of them. And once again, Team Spirit elude them on their side of the map. They just TP right away. They do not want to worry about this Weaver right now. Arteezy picks up the BKB, told by Captain Puppy that he needs it. Here they go. They see a bear. Bear is going to get blinked back. Goblak is going to get away because the stun is not available from Ember Spirit, but they could just go in here. Aegis is going to get reclaimed fairly soon. Arteezy is just going to step up. And just put some damage onto the bear and has to get away because no one else on his team is in that lane. Pipe of Insight finished up on Enchantress. And in terms of other items, there is now a Mystic Staff on Bulba. Okay, Enchantress pulled back by Havostin. So much damage onto him. There's a TP here, though. And Funnick is going to relocate the Chaos Knight out. Are they going to bring anything with them? Are they going to bring the party? Yeah, there's a send back onto Funnick. Are they able to get a stun? Nope. The send back was in time, so they just send back a Wisp, and they get him back to base safely. Puck goes further in the Dire jungle there and gets out after taking down the tier 1 tower.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
At last.
Team Spirit, though, they are getting back into this. AC nearly finished up by Lone Druid. He's got 1,300 gold left until he gets it. Arteezy is looking. He's looking for someone to kill here. He's got to be careful, though. He doesn't want to get picked off. Envy's now finished up a Daedalus, and Puck is invisible here. I'm going to get burned down slightly. Does Undershot go for anything here? There is no help for him. Only maybe if he's able to set something up for his team. And Ember Spirit continues to make it slightly easier for him to do that. Puck is following him. He really wants his team to engage. And he's going to get a silence onto Envy. Here's the relocate in. There's going to be the Ravage on to 3. Puck tried to get away, but it wasn't going to happen. And Chen is down. Io's gone. And what is Puck going to do? Yeah, Bulba hits the Anchor Smash. There's a Yule Scepter up in the sky. And Puck is able to get away into the trees, tries to blink, and Envy gets this wrong, but he gets a stun on the puck. He just hits that one right away. He knows that there were only two ways the puck could go, and he managed to get both of them. Really well played by him. And Enchantress has stolen a Phantasm Illusion. Eight kills to 22. Team Secret takes some pretty big ones in their own jungle. And they could also push the tier 2 in if they wanted to. But they're not going to commit a whole lot to it. In fact, leaving Pylai die to do that pretty much means that the tower won't go down. MV doesn't want to get hit by Havos right now. He's got a heart. Very tanky at 3,300 health. Eight kills to 22. Team Secret. One game up on Team Spirit so far. And they're just waiting around the map. Maybe Team Spirit go for one final play. They have a smoke on Shen. See if this goes anywhere. They're not going to use the smoke just yet. Both teams playing for their regional qualifier or open qualifier here. Lives. Bulba's got a Shiva's guard now. Actually 300 gold away from the plate melt that he needs to complete it. And the push is going to come down the mid lane from the smoked up Team Spirit. Seeing if they can get anything. But all of Team Secret, they are in the side shop, or secret shop. Point is, they're nowhere near Team Spirit. And Havos is just walking around. He really wants to find someone, but there's no one to find. Roshan is available. Could get taken by Team Secret. They are grouping up here. There's a smoke in the inventory for Witch Doctor. He's not even going to use it, though. He just goes right for Roshan. And the big guy is going to be going down to the side of Team Secret. And they've taken him out.
We haven't seen the last of him.
And Bulba going up here. If Secret win the finals of this, they'll get 2 days to rest, maybe boot camp a little bit more for the regional qualifier. This is a high caliber team going through it right now. And it only speaks to how deep the EU region is that their games in the open qualifier even are going to be so difficult. I mean, imagine what would happen if they make it into the regional qualifier. Like, the games are going to only get even more difficult because all the teams are at a high caliber, or most of them anyway. Funnick with a very long relocate and actually not able to get the puck away. Puck is going to orb out, and the relocate back is going to be there. It does Chen get the send back. Chen has a send back, but the stun is not there. And Puck is able to get away. Looks like Secret could be poised to break the base, though. MV can defend top. Got an MKB. All of his hits will be on target. And Undershot goes in through bottom. That's going to be a pause. Eternal Envy is in the middle of a sleight of fist as he's paused. I don't think this should last too long. He's at the top of the net worth right now, sitting on an MKB, a Daedalus, a Battle Fury, and a Blink Dagger. On addition, the Boots of Travel. Just going to wait for a couple seconds here for them to restart. The meme dream is not even close because it's 8 to 22. Items for the Lone Druid. Currently, he's got... Where is his bear? Bear's up here. He's got an AC, a Basher, and a Radiance. That's some good farm for him. Palidai is ready there, though. And they don't have vision of it either. Still waiting for this one to go. Puck is going to continue to push out bottom. Just putting pressure onto the tier 2. Same with Havost. Also, Envy has his Remnant over at the Ancient, so he could go over there if he needs to. Yeah, right now Secret seem to be having all the cards in their deck. Arteezy's also got the Demon Edge, probably working also towards an MKB. Alright, so we are going to be getting back into this match, and here we go. The teams are ready, and Ember Spirit gets away from the Chaos Knight. Secret may be forced away from this tower. TP is in from Envy. He's going to go away from the puck who TP's away. There's going to be the Wish Doctor putting the stun. Bear is going to sit there for a couple seconds with its legs out. And Team Secret may be poised for another push here as Ember Spirit has pushed out the wave quite a bit. Lone Druid almost getting caught out. But Tide Hunter's just going to take the Ancients and be done with it. Bulba's got the Shivas in his inventory, and a gem, and some cheese. And Arteezy's at 3,000 gold, 4-0 and 8. Gonna go right down the mid lane. Ember Spirit off in the top lane, trying to make sure that his towers don't get pushed. And Secret could break the base here. Team Spirit are trying to do everything they can to keep them out. But the damage from Arteezy is pretty good with the Desolator. The Tornado gets interrupted or cancelled. And the relocate went top and nothing really happened. Bulba gets stomped on. There's one stomp. And the second stomp is behind the tower with Godblack. Bulba still has the Ravage. The Blink Dagger is off cooldown. They have the Shiva's Guard there. Aegis is going to get reclaimed in 2 minutes for Arteezy. Still has a lot of time to be able to push this tower in. And the bear gets recalled before any of the attacks from Weaver hit. Arteezy takes a lot of damage from the balls, and he's going to quickly get the time lapse off, trying to take the tier 3 tower down. That would be pretty good for Team Secret. Bulba underneath the tower. He would really like to keep that Blink Dagger available. It's very difficult when there's a bear interrupting things. Envy pushes in bottom, and Team Secret, they could start to push again with this new wave. Arteezy, he's going in. Did quite a bit of damage to the bear, and Funnick is waiting around trying to see if there's something to be done. They might actually catch Havost out of the base. The melee Rex goes down. Bulba gets hit with a couple of balls. He's got the Ravage available. Right now, Havost has almost a BKB purchased. And the bear gets taken out by Arteezy. Another one summoned by Ghost Stick. Team Secret are out. They're just going to back away. Pylai Die uses the Ghost Scepter. There's a Ravage on the 3 in behind enemy lines. Godblack is down. Undershot coming in. He's going for his silence on the backside. He goes for Pylai Die, who breaks the tether, but yeah, Pylai Die will end up getting taken down. Havos, though, he's the one that they need, and he's the one who's going down for 80 seconds. Funnick, he's getting low as well. Tethers away. Tethers to the bear. Gonna make him move faster, but he's going to relocate back, and Funnick is out of here. Team Secret, 25 kills to 10. 41 minutes in, and they could definitely take another tower and racks if they want to. 60 seconds still down for Havost without buyback. He did everything he could there. Arteezy's Aegis is going to be gone. Undershock is going to jaunt back. Envy's still a problem, but Arteezy's doing most of the damage to the racks. They take their second set of racks here. Savage Roar goes out onto Envy. He walks away to base, but he's going to walk back in. And OTC gets silenced. Has another time lapse available. Lincoln gets popped. Envy puts down the stun on the puck, and they're going to be taking down the melee racks. And they cannot take the other one. It is still protected by a tier 2 tower. So that's going to be the end of the push into the base, as Secret take 2 sets of racks, and now they have to get defended. And all Team Secret have to do is they have to take down the top towers and the racks, and then they'll get mega creeps. Rayshon not available for another few minutes. And Envy sitting on 3,800 gold. 4,300 on Arteezy. He's now still 5-0-10. And very good at staying alive this game. And is there going to be a smoke here from Team Spirit? Feels like it would be a last-ditch effort. They're probably very tired at this point. Everybody's probably really tired at this point. Even Team Secret, who've been playing a lot of matches over the past couple of days. Havost looks, not finds. You see that Eternal Envy is pushing in the tower, top, and he's going to TP away. Looks like teams are ready to start fighting. We've got a smoke from both sides. Team Spirit, they come in from the top. Puppy could be in trouble. He's going to get initiated on silence. There's going to be a stun. And a beautiful 5-man chrono from Bulba. Godblack absolutely wrecked. Puck nearly down. And Havos is being the sole one on his team trying to stand tall against him. But it's not enough. A 4-man team wipe off of a beautiful chrono spear. Sorry, Ravage. So many heroes in this game. But Ravage from Bulba. And catches all 5. That was absolutely picture perfect, and Team Spirit cannot handle the Bulba. Secret win at 29 kills to 10 in 40 minutes. They will go on to the final in the EU qualifier. We're going to figure out what we're doing in a couple minutes. We might go get some food, but we'll be back with the Americas qualifier and some more matches on this channel. Make sure you follow Twitter at PithyLagoon if you want to see when we go live. And also follow the channel by hitting that little heart button. And try to get some emails, because sometimes Twitch will tell you when we do games as well. For now, that'll do it for us. Thanks for watching, and as always, cheers.